rolled in internationals, but this is the big show. So we're underway on a Friday night. Off the boot of Api Coruscant, and Arthur was the first to touch it. Among a decent crowd here tonight. Healthy crowd is Brad Arthur here to watch his son, the Parramatta coach, at 4 Pines Park. Boyovich gets his first run of the evening, gets it out of the way. Kepi follows up over the 30-metre line. Manly at times exhilarating attack sparked by Daly. Cherry Evans last week, straight away they're on the run, and Kohler, they'll just take them on and run away. Tolu Kohler, well, he's just got around Jareem Buller. There was no decision made. Oh my goodness, what a sign in the opening minute. The maroon and white flash past the Tigers. Yeah, the right-hand side of the Manly Seagulls, and Ola Kawadu, he has played every single minute for the Manly Seagulls, bar 10. When he spent some time in the bin, this one here, just strong, barnstorming run, nice little line break there. That's a poor tackle from Coruscant, who finds Kohler on the inside. There's no better player you want to have ball in hand. There's so much space in front of him. Arguably the quickest man in rugby league. He was terrific last week. Look at this. Ola Kawadu, big and strong, gets through Simpkin and also Coruscant. Far too easy in the opening set, and they're crossed for what was, Mossy, a very, very simple try. Kohler, somewhat of a breakthrough game at fullback last week. He is, we highlighted last week against the Bulldogs, he's their fourth choice fullback. And yet I think it was his best game in the NRL last week. Yeah. 279 metres and all the rest, the tackle bust, the try assists, but the confidence in everything he did on the field last week, and there it is, the confidence to take on the fullback and give Buller a cold. Over to Daly Cherry Evans. Stunning start for the home team. Tigers fans, strap yourself in. 6-0 scoreline. James Hooper with sideline duties tonight, and a little bit of a story out of the Tigers too, and the build-up that was a bit of a strange one.
Evening, Vossi and Corey. Evening, everybody. Yeah, conditions at the moment, Vossi. There's actually a heavy southerly, and there are gusts of up to 60 kilometres an hour going on, so it will be a factor. The breeze is currently behind the Seagulls. In relation to the Tigers, David Nofaluma was a late scratching today. He telephoned the club, informed them he was ill, and as a result, that means that Asu Kapawa is now playing on the wing for the Tigers.
Alrighty, so Nofaluma out of their final game of the season. That was a glum-looking box to start. I mean, there's not much to be said. 2.5 minutes in, it was missed tackle and try scored. Now they go right side again. Kohler offloading to Harper. Look at Harper. Felony across there with the tackle. Tupou the other man, and Manly just like that on the Kuatu. They're almost back to halfway. Better defence that time on the Manly back rower. Boyovich and Cherry Evans pushing along. Arthur's going to run this time. Almost offloaded to Parker. He will run. Play on the call. Jacob Arthur with it. Another set where Manly make big meters. 4 gone. Now Cherry Evans working left. Ben Trebojevic scored a couple of tries in the corresponding game last year. He's first in the NRL. Last tackle, Manly, Cherry Evans, kick, looking for his winger, Vega's there, and intercepted mid-air by Tom Riley, and boy did the Tigers need that. Well, the Tigers need to regroup. They quite simply haven't come out to start this game. The Manly Seagulls are running with so much freedom. This one here through Trebojevic, breaking 1, 3, 5 tackles. Off the back of what we just saw, one of the easiest tries to start this contest, and they'll get the ball back here. 2 sets and a handful of missed tackles already. Coruscant, it's a wobbler, headed towards the sideline. Harper gets to it. Well, they get out of that. Not really rehearsed. Cherry Evans, flick pass. Wow, we're in for a night, aren't we? That was the flick pass on one knee from DCE to Saab. Croker for Kepi. I think a Jake Trbojevic try is a living certainty.
Well, it'd be fitting, wouldn't it?
They must have a play for him set up somewhere. Here's Arthur, right to the line. Cherry Evans, outside in the Tigers' defence. Get the job done there. Bolle in the starting side, involved in the tackle. Now Trbojevic, Arthur drops it off. Olakuatu, better there from Coruscant low. Croker back in front of the post. Trbojevic, Cherry Evans. The kick is perfect. Oh, Brad Parker pulls out the butcher's knife. Now the Tigers away. Advantage taken. But Brad Parker has slaughtered a try in goal.
Yeah, without doubt, the Tigers get a penalty coming out. Just holding on for too long. They need that. They need some form of ball in hand. Beautiful little kick here from Daly Cherry Evans once again. Just to notice and recognise that Buller was in field. Brad Parker, he just needs to catch that. And that is a try.
I think might have got him in the nose, in the head. Oh, that's embarrassing for Brad. What a bomb try. That may be the bomb try of the year just about. An absolute presentation. So Tigers have it 10 inside their own half. And Clemmer with it. I mean, I suppose for all intents and purposes, they should right now be 12-0 down. Got to make the most of that. Twal with it. And the Tigers, 6 minutes gone. Simpkin, Laurie, Buller in attacking mode this time. He will finish the year with 18 NRL games under his belt. Simpkin shut down at marker there by Arthur. Last play for the Tigers. Buller back away for Coruscant to bomb from 15 metres out. Saab the target for Manly. He's not going to get it. It's still the last tackle. The Tigers with a chance. It bounces up for Laurie. Always watch the second kick. Vaiga does a magnificent job to cover that one.
Yeah, we just got a real first glimpse of how strong the breeze is. James Hooper mentioned it only moments ago on the sideline. The kick went up and it actually blew back. Now it's Belinda Sharp gives away a penalty to the home side coming out of their own end.
Who you got tonight on the second game? Corey locking a tip for the Rabbitohs and the Roosters, the oldest rivalry in Australian Premiership Rugby League.
Yeah, what a contest that's going to be coming up after this one. I've flipped and flopped all week on this game. I think I'm residing on the fact that I think a Rabbits might get the job done.
Ooh, I went the early Crow Roosters last week, so I've got to stand by it. But what a rivalry. What will the sin bin count be? Bit of mayhem there last year. As now Croker to Arthur. Kepi, Cherry Evans, touched by the Tigers. Daly's got it back. Tackle count restarts. He had more tackle busts than he's got fingers last week against the Bulldogs. Daly, a supreme performance. And I think he's in for a fun night tonight, the way he's brought zest to the attack in the opening 8 minutes. Croker, Trbojevic, Arthur, and Ben's put it down. Manly suddenly get a little sloppy. The Tigers will be happy about that.
Well, you can see in the opening sets, and they've had some great joy. It should have 2 tries, as you mentioned. Looking to go sideline to sideline and really stretch the defence. This time here, Arthur just goes a little bit deeper into the line. Pass not quite where it needed to be for Ben Trbojevic. Couldn't come up with it. They're Seagulls. They got a real look about them.
All right, well, the positive mindset of Manly. Let's see if the Tigers come with a little bit more daring about their attack. They fell apart second half last week against the Roosters, having scored the first try of the match, and that was it. Right inside their own half. And Simpkin for Twal. On for Coruscant, wearing the 7. Buller into the line. Support with Felony. And pushing it all the way along to Tupou. Nice shift from Wests there. Now with Papali'i. And Medfront on, set restart. In that for the Tigers. 20 away from the line. Cross with Coruscant. Now for Twal. Double fend from Alex. A little bit. Oh, I think that's almost a goose step by Twal.
It's a goosey.
He's held it back until round 27. 9 years into his career. Good play. Now Simpkin. Clemmer. 9 away. Yes, anything could happen tonight. Twel's goose-stepping. Here he is. Now he's dummying and running.
Great shot.
Almost
Happy.
doubled the career try tally there. Simpkin, hard. Coruscant, dummy, lovely step. That's nice. That's really sharp from Happy Coruscant. The Tigers were in hibernation to start the game. They've come out of the cave, and that was a nice try.
Yeah, great response, wasn't it, from the Tigers, who in their first opportunity of this match have come up with points, and it's a wonderful left foot step from that man there, Happy Coruscant. It was a nice run from Twal. Beautiful pass out of dummy half from Simpkin, and just got Daly Cherry Evans interested on the outside, who over this career, Vossi, has had a little bit of an issue of coming up past the ball, this time here. Happy Coruscant, electric off the left foot into the half-back roll. Burrows down under the defenders. Wonderful hit back for the Tigers.
The wholehearted Happy Coruscant, who is prepared to do any job he has to do. It includes playing 7. It includes taking over the goal-kicking duties. What a moment that was 2 weeks ago with a kick off the crossbar. I think Happy Coruscant will be a challenge from Buller, but I think he'll get their Player of the Year, Barnes-Kelly medal. Let's see what he does here for 6-all. And there it is. Appy's off and running. The Tigers are on the board. We've had 11 minutes. We've had 12 points. Could be a very busy evening. We are now well and truly in a countdown mode to the grand final. By Sunday night, we're down to 8. And talking about Father's Day on Sunday, what about grand final tickets for the NRL and NRLW as well? Grand final day, biggest day of the year, first Sunday in October. Showdown is simply the best this Father's Day. To the NRL website, nrl.com/tickets. Beats Socks and Undies. Cherry Evans on the kickoff. And a nice take there by Buller. Away for Clemmer to bring the ball back. He's played in every game this year for the Tigers. Tupou and Papali'i. Final year of his first season as a Tiger. No grand final this season. Coruscant, little show. Laurie. Hope we see more of the Laurie running game tonight at 6. He played well within himself last week. Solid shot there. Over the top on Twal. Kepi. Tigers getting direct in this set. Jake Trebojevic special there on Bolle. Back with Coruscant. Head down and kick. Sabres with it for Manly. So Seagulls in this set, starting inside their 30. Harper there. Now to the left with Kohler and Arthur. Parker, great shot there. That was Riley, playing just his 3rd game in the NRL. Got good contact there on Parker. I reckon they were going to get 14 or so thousand. When the gates opened, Tom Trebojevic was among the first there, handing out the Jake Trebojevic heads. It's a lovely touch from the brother. Great team and family spirit.
You see Daly Cherry Evans just setting himself, the wind behind him in 40-20. One of the best in the competition at doing that.
Croker's the other one, isn't he, for Manly? He's kicked 4 this year, got another one last week, which is the best talent in the NRL. Now Papali'i. Tigers have settled into a groove here. Playing fairly direct, Manly a little more flamboyant. Gee, Twal's got a spring in his step tonight. He's got side steps there. Goose showing and going, goose steps, the whole kit and caboodle here for Alex Twal. Switch of play. Coruscant for Papali'i. Felony there in support. He puts a nice kick in and just rolls a little far.
Play the ball.
Yeah, I like the play. I like the play. They show out to the right-hand side. Coruscant comes back off his right foot, down that short side, finds Papali'i. He's got a nice little kick in him. And he just found the sideline, just keeping the Manly Seagulls guessing. They found some real stability over those last few sets, the Tigers. Just rolling their sleeves up, really going nice and hard, direct.
Sipley with the ball for Manly. He was a colossal performer last week. Gee, ripped some holes in the Bulldogs' defence. Jake Trbojevic on that run. This time next week it is 10 years to the day since the first game of Trbojevic in the NRL. Linda Sharp rules penalty for high shot. Okay, he's got his mark and we'll get ready for a Manly set inside the Tigers' half. Just a clip the tackle. Yeah. 12. So Manly 30 metres away from the Tigers' line. Ground announcer wants to chant. They run towards the Bob Fulton stand end of Brookie. Sipley, cut off low, 20 away from the line. Now Croker, right side, Arthur set up for Cherry Evans. A short ball, Olakuatu, Coruscant again, very good. Croker, at a dummy half he goes. That's 4 tackles up for Manly. Jake found himself a dummy half. Cherry Evans doesn't deliver this time. Change of plan. Arthur good hands, kicked through himself, lost his footing. I think he was tackled in the act of kicking. The crowd obviously not going to be happy when they see their man down, but I was happy enough with the referee's call.
He just needed another bounce on that. Jake Arthur, once again, Green Buller just caught infield, out of position, just checked in his run through there from Twal.
Touch and go, seeing the replay. Tigers now with Buller. And just over there, 20. So 16 gone after we had a try right from the get-go from Manly. Things have certainly settled down. Simpkin will kick from 35 metres out from his own line. Saab will get it on the run. Whoa, Jason Saab. Almost harpooned there. He has scored 5 tries the last 2 weeks, Saab, and yet at Brookvale this year, just a couple of tries, so he's certainly due for a haul, you would think, at home. Cherry Evans, Saab finds himself infield. Croker back with Trbojevic, very flat pass for Sipley. Kept going for Arthur, then for Ben Trbojevic. A series of short passes there. Quick play the ball for Parker. Tolu Kola, boy, he's hot at the moment. Tolu Kola. He is going so well at the moment. Almost unstoppable.
Excellent finish from that man now. Kola down the short side, but put the work down to Jake Trbojevic and the variance of ball playing through the middle. This time here, normally he's gone out in the back every time. This time goes short. The pass was marginal. Beautiful offload off the back of that to Ben Trbojevic. Quick play of the ball. Parker comes the right side. And Kola, you mentioned about white hot. Last week, superb. Ball in hand, he is quick, he is athletic. He's got a left and right foot, bang, straight off it. Split the defenders.
If there's a chart of fullbacks, he's now my number 2 at the club. I think, with respect to Ruben Garrick and Kyo Weeks, but what we've seen from Kola the last 2 weeks as fullback is quite scintillating.
Yeah. Well, we've seen, you know, with the big sides, I mean, you think of obviously the Brisbane Broncos and the speed that Reece Walsh possesses. He's certainly got that. You know, Drinkwater with speed. It's so hard to defend against when you can get a ball on the outside of a defender and you've got the speed to beat him, Vossi.
Tell you something about Kola, who's 21 tomorrow too, Corey. How to be 21 again. Turns 21 tomorrow, and he's got 2 tries in the bank on Friday night already. Starring on Fox League. Now for Cherry Evans. And there's 2 from 2 from DCE. 18 minutes gone. Friday night here on Fox League, live from 4 Pines Park. Manly leading the Tigers 12-6.
blessed with speed and footwork to boot. Tolu Kola, the man in the #1 jumper for the Manly Seagulls tonight, is lighting it up. And he played a lot of his junior football in the fullback position, so it is a familiar role as we see him palming off a number of the Tigers players on the way to his second try for the evening. You touched on Vossi. It is a family affair for Jake Trbojevic tonight. His dad John is here, his mum Melissa is here, his nan's here, his partner Alex. They're all hoping for a good night, and of course his brother Tommy, who you touched on, was handing out the Jake masks.
Outstanding. And Glenn Stewart presented the jersey. Turnover. Tigers come up with a ball. Opportunity straight away. Kapoa had it, and the Tigers are only 11 metres away. Tigers score here. Lock-in points fest for the evening. 12 beside the post, 5 away from the line. Simpkin set left and right. Coruscant, dummy and run again. Same again from Appy. Almost burrows his way through. Tigers on the line. Simpkin flat-footed. Twal won't be going anywhere that time. Simply trying to rip the ball off him. Unsuccessful. Simpkin, he'll have a go himself. Manly defence equal. Jake Trbojevic having none of that. Right underneath the black dot there. Coruscant checks himself. Laurie, floating pass. Who did he see? Who was he passing to? It ended up closer to the sideline official or the Manly cheer girl there than a teammate.
Yeah, he's got that horribly wrong, hasn't he? Laurie in the 6 jersey. Just put his eyes up. It's like he's been at training. He just thought that the winger may be there. The pass just not where it needed to be. Execution very poor. And unfortunately, just relieved the pressure valve. They had a set restart. They had some tackles in the bank.
On this right side of the Tigers attack, Riley playing on the wing, Kapoa in the centres. Manly on their own 30 after another Jake run. Now Sipley. Set to return some pretty big numbers again tonight. His 7th hit up already through 20.5 minutes. Trbojevic, Arthur slipped in nicely into the attack tonight. Prepared to run the football as well. Now for Sipley. Engage in some front-on defence in the middle. Twal 8 on 8. Last tackle Manly for Cherry Evans. Bomb from 43 metres out. It will be Buller's ball. And he's got it. Dream Buller, turn and pass. I don't know about that, turning your back on the oncoming traffic. Tigers from their own 10-metre zone. Olakau'atu moving up slowly there. What happened to him there?
He just got caught up in the tackle. Looked like his legs got taken away from underneath him. And Olakau'atu back to the defensive line now.
Goal with it for the Tigers. 12 points to 6. Manly can finish no better or worse than 12. The replay box, yeah. Olakau'atu bowled over, literally there. And it would take some sort of miracle for the Tigers to lift themselves off the bottom of the ladder. Saab with the ball. They'd need to win by plenty, and the Knights beat the Dragons by plenty. A game we'll see on Fox League on Saturday night. So off to the bench goes Sipley for Manly, and Bullimore out there now for the home team. Kepi lost his footing there. I think he's okay. A little ginger getting back up. I think he got one in the head, actually. Slid into the knees of the defence. Seagulls just short of halfway. Croker, Cherry Evans, little jink on the right. Want to see more of Kola. He beats another tackle. He's 6 tackle busts for the night. A line break and 2 tries so far. And I've got the doctor, the professor of Supercoach beside me, tabulating the points so far.
What a skill there, wasn't it? From Daly Cherry Evans. Had a little bit of pressure coming on his right-hand side, so he just put the kick onto his left boot. Execution plus there.
Just another sidelight to our next game, Souths and the Roosters. Has there ever been more stories around a side that had coming off a bye weekend than South Sydney? Everything from a player's dog attacking the coach's dog at training, to star players criticised in the media. Coach walkout. I mean, it's been an incredible fortnight for the Rabbitohs. Thankfully, they're back on the field tonight and potentially 1 week away from playing finals football. Muller on that run. 5 inside the Manly half. Simpkin for Coruscant. Bomb from a long way out. Will be held up in the breeze. It could land anywhere. And there, oh, it's come off for Saab. Play on. Tackle count restarts.
That's twice now Saab's let the ball bounce. He's lost sight of it.
Tigers fans get excited. A full set inside the Manly 20-metre zone. Simpkin back on that left side. Clemmer. He went ripping towards the line there. Doesn't get too many tries, Clem. Now Simpkin, he's got him in 2 minds again. Didn't work last time, doesn't work this time. And again, it's Trebojevic who says, not through here, that's nonsense. Don't you know who I am? Here's Coruscant, passing for Twal. Twal an offload. Nice footwork there from Bolly. Last tackle, Tigers clearing the ruck for Coruscant. The kick, trap and scrap, they may have knocked on. No play on the call, Croker gets it done.
Well, he didn't get tackled. The Tigers are blowing up at the moment. That Croker, actually, they didn't lay a hand on him. He had picked the ball up. It was a voluntary tackle. There's now Warringah up over the 30.
Yeah, watch it again at home.
Well, no one's touched him.
Clemens just pointing.
Now, well, he did he?
The dummy touch from Clem.
The phantom.
The phantom touch. Clem, what a play. Can come off now, Harper. I mean, what's the referee meant to think? You can't bag a ref if he produces the phantom touch. Cherry Evans with a bomb. Chasing it is Parker. Parker gets close on the fingertips there of Riley. Play on the Tigers. Riley back to the field of play. Now no advantage, so Tigers will go from the 10-metre line.
Plenty of opportunity with the ball in the air on 5th play for the Manly Seagulls. Cherry Evans able to find space. They've found the ground.
There's Brad. Parker knocked it into Riley. Tigers have the ball at 12-6, 14 and a half to go in this first half. Kepi, when he slipped into that tackle, that's the damage there. Got the knee. I'll tell you what, there's some excitement on the bench because he just spotted Gordon Jan Kum Tong up on his feet. He had 80 tickets and family and friends to last week's game. He's in front of home fans tonight. 80. He'd have 3 figures here tonight, wouldn't he? As Coruscant drives deep. Saab's corner. Manly to bring it back. I think after the start, Manly fans are a little bit, well, what's going on here? You know, they thought this was just going to be all one-way traffic.
Well, if you've only just joined us, they scored on their very first set. Then they had a try disallowed, not disallowed, bomb try from Parker. And you just got the sense that they're going to run away with it. And the Tigers did a great job to get themselves back into it.
Here's Gordon Jan.
There's a nice little offload there. Pre-line pass from Aaron Woods, who's just come onto the field.
By Bullymore. Manly. Bullymore will get a second touch, and he's got a second and a third touch, actually.
It's first off the leg, then you knock it on.
Well, there you go. Off the legs and then knock on. Here's the call from referee Sharp. And there's no challenge. Oh, is there a challenge? They're listening to the interchange forward.
We're on tackle 4. Got a captain's challenge from Manly. On-field decision is a knock-on.
He's a very intelligent man off the field, Vossi. That's the only thing I'm going to give the big bull here.
Okay. Sets it up nicely, Corey Parker. Pass comes out. Ooh, does the man passing the ball lose
pass
it?
Backwards from Manly. Just need to make sure there's no touch here from Appy. There isn't. We're playing on to this point.
All right, off the leg.
Yep.
Smart.
It's the knee of the Manly player, and then he takes clean possession.
And then
Appy now plays
at the arm. Oh, Ethan.
The challenge is unsuccessful.
Oh, Ethan Bullymore. Interchange forwards, Greg Alexander somewhere. Just curls the mo. You don't let interchange forwards, even no matter how smart they are. They're not allowed to challenge.
I just set the stage. I did say off the field, however.
So captain's challenge burnt for the night for Manly, so there'll be no delays on their front. Twal's off for a breather. Matamua into the starting side. Well, it was named the starting side, but then replaced by Bolle coming off the bench here. Love to see Tigers produce a scrum play at sometime tonight. For Tim Sheen's farewell, that's not one of them, what they've just done there, by the way. But the Tigers side's coached by Shoons at their best. They had a few really good scrum plays, and kicking duel maybe to finish his career, but something out of the blue from the Tigers tonight. Now Clemmer with the ball. Up to halfway. He was dancing there with Olakuatu. Now Simpkin, Matamua, Coruscant. Oh, Laurie cut in half there by Parker. Tigers 10 inside Manly's half, getting a roll on with Coruscant. Really lively performance from Appy. He's jumping around everywhere out of halfback tonight. Simpkin kicking on the last. He'll find space. Cherry Evans has to play at it. He does a good job of it, Daly Cherry Evans.
Interesting kick there from Simpkin. No real structure to what was going on. Found a bit of space, but really need to make a contest of it or get it into the end goals. Now the Manly Seagulls come out the left-hand side.
Yeah, and the Tigers have a problem this side. Tom Riley limping, having to try and defend, and he does a great job of it. He was hobbling about. Really good tackle on Vaiga there. Followed up by Ben Trebojevic.
Good run.
And Riley gets him as well, but he advanced the ball some 15 metres downfield. Arthur to Bullymore. Oh, he's lost it again. Hey, he gets a penalty this time.
He'd breathe a sigh of relief there, Ethan Bullymore. Had a failed captain's challenge only moments ago. He got the ball standing still there, and the ball come out. There's Cherry Evans now. Finds touch. Keep your eyes on Kohler here. He's got the man with the what?
Well, we've had a few hat tricks inside a half just lately. We saw Micah Sevo do it against the Panthers last week. Cherry Evans, Arthur, floating ball, easy try, sub for the corner. Well, not so easy, but still a 4-pointer. He was certainly overdue. They are the longest legs in rugby league. Jason Saab in the corner for Manly's third.
Well, the key indicator when ball in hand is normally Daly Cherry Evans, but this time it comes through Jacob Arthur, who's had a really nice start to this game. Sums things up beautifully. The up and in defence of the Tigers out on that left-hand side. He finds an open Saab, who probably could have just gone for the corner, come off the right foot, and crosses for their third try. A really good angle here. You see the defensive line up and in, and Arthur, just wonderful pass selection out on the right-hand side. Saab crosses. You mentioned he's been a little bit lean, Bossy.
Here, yeah. But 6 tries now the last 3 weeks, so maybe he'll finish with an absolute bang in front of home fans. Just thinking, he saw Luke Brooks out in warm-up. I wonder what he's thinking when he sees that try. What must the thoughts? It'd be a sad night. This is the end of the journey with the Tigers, but then he sees, playing alongside Daly Cherry Evans. This crowd here at Fort Pines, not bad. Don't mind that. There he is, Luke Brooks. He'd be entitled to have mixed thoughts tonight. He's still a Tiger.
I don't think he's thinking anything about Manly, to be honest.
No, but I'm just saying, when he sees playing alongside Daly Cherry Evans, it would hit home tonight.
Absolutely,
I will be playing alongside one of the great halfbacks of our game at the moment.
And that would have been the big decision or the big factor in why he's come across to the Manly Seagulls for next year. Is play alongside that man there. One of the game great halfbacks as he's trying to bend it back in.
Ooh. Just wide. 10-point margin. Manly over the Tigers, 9 minutes away from half-time. There it is, 7 and 6 combining. And Jason Saab over for the try. Enjoyed by 1-1 there. 16-6.
Tristan Riley for the West Tigers has just gone straight up the tunnel, fellas. It's that right leg issue, so we'll keep you updated.
All right, yes, he was struggling in the previous set. And Manly have the ball. So Kapoa now has gone out onto the wing. Here's that Laurie is in the centres. Manly, here go the legs. Saab's away. He's got support inside. Cherry Evans is there. It goes behind him. Great pickup. Olakau'atu still there. Saab back with it. Super try. Top shelf stuff from Manly. Maroon and whites all the way. In front of the hill, and everyone standing and applauding.
Well, they got some real speedsters, don't they, the Manly Seagulls? Such a compressed defensive line from the Tigers, and they shifted out to the right-hand side once again. Beautiful hands. Jake Trbojevic, Daly Cherry Evans, Cola quick hands, Harper does the same, and then it's a foot race. Belinda Sharp is doing her best in the middle of the field. Cherry Evans comes in support. The pass goes behind him. It's an awful pass from Saab. Wonderful pick up from Olakau'atu, just a bit of skill with a flick pass back to Saab, and in a matter of moments, he's come up with a double.
It was Tigers scrambling but unable to stop, and Saab has a double in a couple of minutes. So 2 tries at 4 Pines Park for the year suddenly become 4. He's got 3 or 4 in him tonight. He might have 5 in him, Jason Saab. So that is 7 in 3 weeks. What a way to finish the season.
Yeah.
7 in the last 2.5 games, Jason Saab.
Just caught short. Once again, the Tigers, such a compressed defensive line. Didn't throw a lot at them. Just a simple couple of passes, and they'd stripped him out on the right-hand side, and just the speed on the edge to finish it off. Daly Cherry Evans, can he get this one?
Again, same spot. Daly Cherry Evans unsuccessful. So he's 2 from 4. 4 tries to 1. 20-6. Manly over the Tigers. He is one of the quickest. Like, he looks like he's really doing it easy, Jason Saab. Did Bullock get a hand to this? Yeah, he did. He got a little touch. And then a lovely scoop up. Olakau'atu, plenty of Tigers jerseys there, but couldn't stop the try. That's a 85, 90-minute effort. Kepi, live pictures from the dressing room, getting all sorted.
We'll see if we see something very similar here. One in through Bullimore, out for a shift to the right-hand side. Saab might want a breather.
Now for Ben Trbojevic, running freely. Croker on to Aaron Woods. It's like the crowd want the attack every play now.
Yeah.
They don't want 3 or 4 stock standard hit-ups. Just let that ball sing. Jake for Bullimore there. The flat pass almost worked again. Croker running with Arthur now. And well, Parker was knocked over in support, and there will be a penalty as a result.
Well, that's a huge play. 5th play there. It's the right call. Just hit on suspicion. Jacob Arthur just going to the line, asking a few questions in this game.
Listen, he did about some defence. Did he get ahead of the ball carrier? But anyway, quick play on, and Manly on the attack, 9 metres away from the line. Croker, left side, Arthur for Parker. He's probably feeling like he's due. Now Ben Trbojevic, a dummy half, a big line set to the right and deep. Pass rolls its way to Arthur, to Croker, Trbojevic, Jake. They'll still come right. That's where Cherry Evans is screaming for the ball. Croker to Arthur, straightens up, Bullimore, great defence from the inside. Matamoor with a tackle. And Manly close up to the line with Woods. Kit Laula. Leahy is out there on debut for the Tigers now. Defensive set. Cherry Evans. Kick looked hard. Puller's got it covered. Tigers with the ball.
That must have come off a deflection. Looked like he absolutely iced that kick. Cherry Evans.
You can see the big number 15 for the Tigers. He's 18 years of age. Kit
That's a
Laula.
nice run.
Leahy. Good run. Felady, the other Tiger on debut. So a couple of 18-year-olds out there now for the West side. That was a nice moment for Felady and gets a penalty.
Yeah, great moment. Great confidence builder in his first game in the NRL. His team have been under all sorts of pressure. Gets the ball, comes out of his own end. Talking to Tim Sheens and also Benji Marshall in the pre-game. They mentioned about what sort of player he is and what he can provide. They've obviously got an eye on the future. With runs like that, can certainly do a job.
Alex Twile leading the VB hard-earned index tonight for his opening contribution to the game. Now, what about this bloke? Laula Leahy, Tiger number 275.
You come forward and you lose it into him.
Welcome to the commentator's curse, kid. It's all part and parcel of playing NRL. Yes.
Just unable to.
Yeah, that's a solid unit.
It's
that young man.
It's a great physique for a middle forward. He's got great leg speed. Real good centre of gravity.
Halftime show tonight. We're going to break our salary cap with the interviews. We've got Tedesco and Walker. James Tedesco, Cody Walker, superstars. Cherry Evans kicks. Saab is sprinting. Saab, can he get out of Buller? That's a great save by the young fullback. Saab strides so much bigger than Jareem's. But he was able to get to it and get to it cleanly. See, that's what Manly fans want. They want every play to be a try-scoring intention.
Oh, I tend to agree. Last game of the season, can't move from 12th position. Why not?
Yeah. So 5 tackles, kick is out tonight.
Yes.
That's it. It's barred. It's barred.
10.
Tigers with safe half on their 30, 20 points to 6, 2.5 to go. Now Coruscant will kick from inside the 40. Does a good job to get it that far. Pulls up nicely. Cole's onto the ball. And more running metres for him. 6 tackle bus right now for Tolu Kola. Harper. That's the big play this set. Arthur pushes along. Parker goes. Missing the tackle, coming up a little quickly on the outside was Kapoa. So Laurie just confirming playing in the centres. 4 tackles down here for Manly. Off a quick play, the ball. Jake Trebojevic all the way to the line. Cherry Evans, fend, and then step over defender. Arthur goes long. Parker's got support, doesn't pass. Manly on 5, 21 away from the line. Saab's got the hand up for the kick if they get it that wide. Arthur, it'll come down well short of him. Olakuatu!
Oh, brilliant.
Great catch! Great catch! And Bullymore scores his first try of the year. Olakuatu with the catch. And Ethan Bullymore waits till round 27 to get his first 4-pointer of the season.
This is incredible skill from such a big man. We've seen a couple of moments here already in this first half from Olakuatu. Have a look at this. Outstretched off the right hand. Beautiful little play back on the inside to Bullymore, gets his first. But he set Saab up also, picked the ball off his toes at full tilt. This time he goes aerial. Wonderful player, Olakuatu, who's big, he's aggressive, but he's got such deft hands about what he does.
The last pass is forward, and clearly so. But Bullymore, I don't want to take his moment off him.
He's had a couple of moments in this celebration. Bullymore.
Johnny Football, have a look at the celebration. Yeah, it's gone forward. But as I said, this sort of celebration.
Well, that angle, not a real good one.
No. Ethan Bullymore, smartest man on the planet, according to Gory.
Well, he is off the field.
Off the field.
Yes.
Yes. And then conversion from in front. Daly Cherry Evans. And that will take us to half-time. So it's produced 5 tries to the home team. The Tigers just the 1 4-pointer. Half-time, Manly 26, the West Tigers 6.
The Seagulls go in at half-time break, 20 points clear.
The night that Jake Trbojevic plays his 200th game. No tries as yet, though, for Jake. Clemmer will take the first run of the second half. Tigers, it appears as if Tristan Riley hasn't returned for the second half, so they're going to deal with a bit of adversity as well. And it has been another tough evening for their fans. And right at the moment, they can lock in the wooden spoon as if it was ever in doubt going into the last round. Seyfarth tackled there. Simpkin. 2 on debut tonight. Some hard lessons learned, but experience for Felady out in the centres and Lale'i in the forwards. Simpkin passes up to Laurie. Very positive first set to start the second half. Kohler loses his footing. Able to pick up. Laurie can't quite make the tackle, and it ends up a good recovery from the Manly fullback.
It was a good set, wasn't it, from the Tigers to start the second half. Pass was questionable. They got away with it. Nice kick.
It's a hard one, Corey, because the Tigers, again, the last game of the year, your fans will be saying, well, why don't you have a crack? But it's not as if you can just flick the switch and attack that's only scored 63 tries for the year will suddenly shine like a beacon. Now, Bullymore, Woods, Cherry Evans, fired across to Harper. Saber's there. He's away again. Kicks back in field. Arthur's leading the chase. Seyfarth there. Oh, Alex hasn't covered it up. And Arthur has scored one for Dad. Father's Day on Sunday. Brad's in the crowd. And Jacob scores. And Manly off and running for the second half.
Well, a carbon copy of what we saw in the first half in their opening set. They come up with points and down this right-hand side. But just have a look at the way Daly Cherry Evans is able to dismantle the defensive line. This pass here is an absolute bullet out to Harper. Sums things up beautifully just to catch and pass. And then Saab with a beautiful kick. Seyfarth did everything right other than look over his left shoulder. And Jacob Arthur just sneaks on under. Does he get it down? Oh no,
he doesn't. He doesn't. He will have to buy Dad
It's
some
back
socks.
to socks and jocks.
That's it. Socks and jocks for Dad. There's no way this will be a try. And what's more, it'll be knock on in goal. Yes, now we go through the process.
Lucky. On tackle 5, under review for grounding.
There we go.
He did a great job to get back there, Seyfarth. Competing on the play. Just didn't.
Ball hits the hands of Jake Arthur here. There's now clear separation and the ball comes in contact with the ground, which is a knock-on.
Yes, well.
We have a decision.
Father's Day, and he's going to go to Dad and say, Dad, I'm a fibber. That's tough. That's tough. Jacob thought he had his second try as a Manly Seagull, and it becomes a 7-tackle set as well for the West Tigers. Let's go down to James Hooper. What the coaches said at half-time might have gone out the window had the Tigers conceded the first try.
Well, yeah, absolutely, Vossi. Benji Marshall wanted the West Tigers to get better connected defensively, specifically on that left edge where they've had all sorts of problems.
Trbojevic in all sorts of trouble here.
Oh, no.
No, this is not the way
Hang on.
that
Tackle 1.
we wanted the big Trbojevic night. Jake's
Justin.
okay. Ben is being absolutely
Justin.
rocked here. He got the staggers. Sorry, we'll go back to you, James, as we see this unfold with Ben.
Yeah, no problem, Vossi. From Anthony Seibold, he wanted the Seagulls to calm down in attack. He said they don't have to try and score points every single set. And Tristan Riley for the West Tigers started the game in the centres. He is out with a medial injury, won't be back for tonight.
Yes, Tristan Riley said just his third game of first grade, and that's where it ends for him. And now Trebojevic will be off the field.
Yeah, he won't return. Here's the play here. Just gets his head in the wrong spot. He goes down there. He gets back to his feet to get back to the defensive line and then falls over once again. Just catches the elbow of Seyfarth.
Custom, you'd have to think there are some Category 1 symptoms. Will follow that up. So Ben off the field. Tigers with the ball with Clemmer. 20-point margin as it was at halftime. Oh, there's a little leg lock there from Olakau'atu on Clemmer. Now set restart after all of that. Well, the real discipline there from Manly. Tackle was completed and go on with it. Now the ball has come loose. And a penalty for the Tigers. So a little chance here. Category 1 it is for Trebojevic, so gone for the Knights. That's his last football for the season.
He's had some strong runs on debut lately. He's come up with an error, but he's had some strong runs. Some good signs moving forward for Benji Marshall.
Just a rock-solid physique. So getting his chance tonight to attack the Manly defence. Slow play the ball from Clemmer. Simpkin, and through the centre. This is what we're talking about. Some young forwards for the Tigers. Manamu playing as well tonight. He was the man on that carry. Got a bit of footwork about him. Clemmer passing. And Lalali'i will play it. 15 metres away from the line. Tigers with Coruscant, and then lost by Buller. Harper's onto it for Manly. It showed such promise. But that's the switch I said, they just can't find the Tigers.
Yeah, it's been consistent for them all season, hasn't it? Just their execution at different stages of the game.
And then there was that night at Leichhardt against the Cowboys. You know, it's almost, you can't fathom how that happened. They topped 60 that night, one of their 4 wins for the season. Olakau'atu now down for Manly. I don't think he wants to finish there. We highlighted last week, he's only 10 minutes off the field this year. Was a sin bin stint.
Yeah.
He has played every other minute.
There's just been a little bit of niggle between that man in front of him, David Clemmer, and Olakau'atu over the last few minutes. This might get a little bit spicy, Vossi. The old bull and the young bull.
He's having a bit to say, Clem, here. A lot to say, I think it could be said. Next run, maybe. Woods on that carry. And Woods playing game 267 tonight. One-time Tiger. Now with Jake. On for Arthur. Out the back. Kohler pushes along. Parker with the ball. Laurie makes the tackle. They're 35 away from the line. Arthur and Croker. And then for Cherry Evans. Long again. Saab needed the height to catch that one. And Saab will go over the sideline. Tigers never lost momentum in defence.
Play the ball.
So didn't pay off that time, the long ball.
Comes out of a cannon when Cherry Evans unleashes it. Nearly got in there with Saab with some footwork, but on the back of that, Tupou does the right thing. Seibold rocks back in the chair.
Last night in the Manly coaching staff for Shane Flanagan as well. You'd have to think he gives himself the weekend off and he's on duty with the Dragons. Well, maybe he doesn't give himself the weekend off. Maybe it's straight into the Dragons' role. Mind you, he'll do a little bit of moonlighting, bit of side hustle for Fox League in the interim as well.
I think he might give himself maybe a month. You reckon? A couple of weeks off before he jumps into the role. Now the Tigers come down the left-hand side. Felity
into the clutches there of the defence, 28 metres away from the line. A couple of good sets since half-time from the Tigers. Good ground made. Buller Need to do something on this play. No, it's the 5th. They go back through the centre. And Manly will be called to play it there. Simpkin. So last tackle play. Bolle and Laurie using safe path. Ends up on the wing. No opportunity there, or is there? Kapoa back infield. Now they'll try the left side. Buller and Coruscant. Then for Papali'i. Tigers still with the ball. Now Tupou. Well, they've gone left, they've gone right. They'll go left, now they'll go right. Back it comes. Kick will come. No, there won't. Coruscant. Now it's Buller. Kept alive for Simpkin. Now it's a kick. I don't know about the kick. What it was all about. It pulls up nicely. What a play from the Tigers. Don't ask me.
Here we go.
What happened? Now Kohler will bring it back. This play has gone for 3 minutes. Bully ball with it. He's back up and over halfway. Kept it alive. Now Arthur is with the ball. Then it goes wide again. Oh, the Tigers, I wanted them to score there, Manly. Because the Tigers had 75 passes in the build-up.
Warringah just couldn't get it done, Vossi.
Madison, other side, they probably would have. Arthur, Cherry Evans, thought about kicking. Croker with the ball. Olakau'atu. Not quite through the front line. Coruscant was able to hang on. Croker will go for a run. Jake Trbojevic doesn't get the ball down.
Oh, he needs to get across in game 200.
I have no try. Just confirm he's held up, please.
It was set up beautifully. Croker out of dummy half, but the lead-up work, as you called it, spot on.
This is it for Jake. No try since round 22 last year. He knows he hasn't scored. He's already there to play the ball. So it was not
Jake
to be.
Trbojevic always remains.
But still time. Still 2.5 minutes.
Still time.
He's going to stay in and around the ball. He's going to play the whole 80 minutes.
And that's helped the Tigers. They're under enormous amounts of fatigue after what we just saw.
How many passes were there on the Tigers attack? As Manly, oh boy, you can't have Aaron Wood stride through. He's able to offload. The ball is loose. Then it's anyone's ball and Coruscant comes up with it. This could get very random.
It's getting a little loosey-goosey as we see the players.
This is your
32 minutes remain of both their seasons. They're just throwing it around, having a little bit of fun.
A round 27 contest. The team's out of finals contention. There's only one other game like it this weekend. Clemmer on the charge this time. He's getting plenty of touches, the young Lalali'i. Mackett comes for Coruscant, kicking from outside the 40. Kohler underneath it. He's got 9 tackle busts tonight to go with the 12 from last week. Naega in off the wing there. Still waiting for Gordon Chan-Kung-Tung to get some football tonight. And we've also got the young hooker for the Tigers, De Silva, added to the squad today once Norfoluma pulled out. So De Silva waiting for his first minutes of the night. Croker, Arthur. Arthur's had a really good game tonight. Cherry Evans with it. Cross with Sipley. And 4 tackles up for Manly. But still with that attacking mindset. Woods. Olakau'atu. Offload, yes. Back to Woods. Woods sprinting. Well, something that resembles that. He exploded through the hole, Woodsy. Croker as a spin. Olakau'atu to fall over the line. And I mean, fall over the line to score.
Well, the lead-up play had the defence at 6s and 7s, and Olakau'atu, who's been one of the best on the field, has had a couple of try assists. He's been an absolutely everything. This one, he comes up with a very, very simple try. Here's a little run here. Little pre-line pass to Olakau'atu, gets the ball back to Aaron Woods, who has never run that far or fast in a long time. Woodsy had his eyes for the try line. And then just some beautiful craft out of dummy half. Croker just comes back out to this right-hand side. The footwork, his ability just to break tackles was pretty soft defence. to say the least. They're under all sorts of pressure.
Doesn't look good in slow motion, does it? And all three miss like that. All three miss.
He is a player, Ola Kawatu.
Chen Kum has come out on the field. You heard the cheer in the background as Jerry Evans lines up this kick. So Gordon's on. Ola Kawatu, the try scorer. He may not be 100% here, but there's no way he wants to come off when he's played all those minutes this year. Jerry Evans, another 2. Manly into the 30s here at 4 Pines Park.
What an absolute strike weapon Hamoli Olakawatu has become for the Manly Seagulls this season, playing on that right edge. Daly Cherry Evans, his captain, says he wouldn't want any other bodyguard standing alongside him. He is an absolute unit and a weapon. The little set to with David Clemmer not long ago. He retaliates with a try. Also just onto the field, one of the popular cult figures at the Manly Seagulls, Gordon Chan Kum Tong.
31 minutes on debut last week. Aaron Woods paid him a great rap. He said he's never met a player like him, always smiling, happy, bouncing around. Was so happy for him that he got to play his first game in the NRL. Now game 2, gets his first home match. Come all through the junior reps for Manly. The Seagulls moving the ball around again. Tough night for Felady defending on that left side for the Tigers. Jerry Evans. Well, he's almost taken the head off the sideline official. Not sure what the charge would be.
Well, yeah, we've seen that. Jerry Evans wanted Saab. He wanted Saab up in the line. And if he was where he was supposed to be, he was away.
It's very brave from the sideline official. He barely flinches. What's this?
It's not his first rodeo. Not his first rodeo.
It could have, as I said, his head could have ended up in the stand. Well, that would have brought the house down, that. But anyway, they're doing their job under fire. Tigers are back with the ball, 28 minutes to go. Simpkin. It can't end on 6 for the Tigers. They can't go the last game with 6 after just the one Riley try last week. They're 20 metres away from the Manly line. Simpkin, they'll go short side. Papali'i, nice ball. Felony caught there. They're going to rule it high from Saab.
Hang on.
No dramas for the young centre. Pulled back in. All right, this is where we want to see a trick shot from the Tigers. Want to see. They haven't produced the runaround for a long time, Corey. Would that get a run round 27? Clemmer, 10 away from the line. Now Simpkin, left side, Buller, little check in front. Oh, the overlap was left. Comes back right, Simpkin with it. Now there's an overlap right. And Coruscant knows it. So does Laurie. Oh, that is George Tafua back at Manly with Vaiga. Fantastic stuff. We've had Matai, we've had Tafua, and now we've got Vaiga. Beautiful stuff. That's a great tackle. How good's that? Simpkin with the ball. For the Tigers, in front of the post. Coruscant, they're trying their best. Felony trying to get around Harper. He's close to the sideline. Slipped the ball away and Manly had it.
Here's the shot here from Vaiga, just blindsided Safar. Just got up under the ribs. It's wonderful technique.
You see that, Vegas? That's what's coming your way, baby. Tackles like that. Manly will be one of the 4 teams there.
What a shot from that man on screen, Ray Vega. Absolute weapon, timed it to perfection, and the crowd loved it. They are up and about here on the northern beaches, despite the chilly conditions. We've got 16,053 fans in attendance. They are at capacity, Mossy, and they are loving the show that Manly are putting on.
Good crowd in as well. For their last home game of the season. 5 wins here this year at 4 Pines Park. not the tally they wanted. This is their 10th game. They finished with a 6-4 record. Saab, there's the speed. He finds top gear very quickly. Cherry Evans ended up in front of him.
Well, he didn't want to use Terry Evans. All he had to do was straighten up.
Now, Tung and Arthur and Madison for Parker. They've used the full width. Parker was falling in the lorry tackle. Play on the call. 2 tackles left, Manly. Already at 32-6. Chankung Tung floats it. Cherry Evans kick. Saab chases. And the Tigers have it. Junior Tupou, a bit anticlimactic there. Oh, Tupou's played the ball. Up there.
Well, they've left a couple of tries out there, the Manly Seagulls. That was another one. All Saab had to do was draw the fullback. He had Manly players in numbers on his inside, and he went to go himself.
He turns at right angles, though.
Here's in the replay box. Saab, all they had to do was just bring the fullback across to the sideline and pass back on the inside.
Straight line speed. He suddenly turns left and goes completely from north-south to east-west.
Maybe he wants the hat-trick.
Coruscant, Tigers attack, well pulled in. Felity tries a kick, not a bad one. Papali'i getting through, Kohler's on it. So Luke Kohler up over 150 running metres, double-figure tackle busts. Saab is up over 200 metres now with these breaks he's had. He's again Jason Saab. Felity not the best in the centres, so they've already lost Riley as Arthur attacks left side. Kohler, Parker, Vega with it. Tigers do well to cover the width of 4 Pines Park there. Kohler in the tackle. Parker to Arthur. Now Chankung Tung just dumping it back inside with Sipley. Offload. Gordon's got it again. Arthur's had a lot of touches. Cherry Evans! Daly Cherry Evans! Great stuff! Another try, does it? Oh! He's giving it to Jake! What a moment! Daly Cherry Evans has served it up for the 200-man. Jake Trbojevic to score. Thank heavens he didn't drop it. Jake Trbojevic. That is a lovely moment between two of the two Manly greats.
Well, he's been at his creative best, Daly Terry Evans. Jake Arthur taking bear also. He's been at absolutely everything. They come down this right-hand side. Terry Evans so skillful with his running game, his passing game. This time here, not much doing. Little offload from Toff Sipley. They just keep the ball alive. Come out to the right-hand side. Beautiful play there from Jake Arthur, and Terry Evans hits the gas. Right foot step, and right at the death. Who's there? Is Jake Trbojevic in game 200. He couldn't believe his luck.
Well, now that I see that, I don't know. I think Jake might have called for this. I think he may have demanded it in goal. Cherry Evans goes through. He's not looking for Jake at that point. Now, does he spot him? Here's Jake. He follows all the way. He's got the hands ready. And plunges over the score.
Terry Evans is just as happy.
It's a great sport. It's a great sport. The mateship, but the fact that that is Daly Cherry Evans, one club man, 305th game, to Jake Trbojevic, one club man, 200th game. 505 games between the two of them. Yeah, brilliant moment for the Manly club right there. Standing ovation from the Manly crowd ahead of Roosters and Rabbitohs coming up. The great rivalry open up another page in the book of feuds. Here tonight on Fox League, and we've still got 22 to go here. 38-6. Manly in total control. So we know that if Souths win, they're playing finals football. The loser won't be playing finals football. The Roosters win, then they wait and see. Nice run. Gordon's running. Cherry Evans in support. Cherry Evans this time touched by the Tigers and over the sideline.
Well, they're having some fun. They're having some fun, the Sea Eagles. The coach has got a smile on his face. Beautiful play from Chan Kun Tung through the middle. Sums it up beautifully. Cherry Evans just running out of the gas. Passes back on the inside to Harper. Comes off to Ream Buller. They'll get the ball back.
They might score straight off this scrum. The Tigers look out on their feet.
Yeah. Well, it's a play the ball.
What have they got planned here, Manly? So, Chan Kum Tung with Woods. Jake's got one. Could he get two? Chan Kum Tung to Arthur. Right to the line. Sipley held up. There's still a quarter of the game to go. It's 38-6. Manly just letting the ball do the work. They're in the in goal again. But well done, Tigers, to stop Parker from scoring. Laurie and Simpkin get the job done there.
Yeah, it's scary to think with 20 minutes to go. They are free-wheeling at the moment. Manly Seagulls could get real ugly here for the Tigers.
Arthur. And Sipley jumping about in front of the defence. They're going to keep it alive. You're going to see the offload count go through the roof. You feel in the last 20. 10 away. Chan Kum Tung, left side with Arthur. And then Kohler, ball on the bounce. It'll still produce a try. Vaiga goes over in nonchalant fashion to score for Manly. They're into the 40s. I'm sorry, Tigers fans, but it could be 50 or 60.
Yeah, only mentioned moments ago, they're under enormous amounts of fatigue. It looked like it was touched in flight here. The ball looked to have gone forward. Jake Arthur has had a terrific game. And the Seagulls, 19.5 minutes remaining.
Let's pass.
Well, that's gone forward.
Foot's out of the head forward. That's two now for Manly.
Well, I thought at first glance it must have been touched.
No, just out of the hand and spun away, and it's gone forward a long way. Like, that's why I said Vaiga would nonchalant, because I think he was thinking this will be called back.
Yeah.
And they've given him a try. Like Dane Laurie's saying, fair suck of the savvy, fellas, something worse to that effect. He's saying, well, you saw the one in the first half. We let that go for Bullymore because he celebrated, but you're entitled to pull that one.
Yeah, well, Ziggy, the touch judge, was right on the spot. Try confirm. There you go.
He's got his second try in the NRL. Got his first one last week in the match against the Bulldogs. Now he's got a second. And nothing going the way of the Tigers, as if Manly need any help with their attack. The forward passes go unchecked.
Well, at what point does Jake Trbojevic get a kick at goal, Vossi?
Oh, in the 200th game. Jake with a shot. Okay.
Maybe for the half century.
Well, Daly handed it over to young Gordon last week, gave him the final kick of the match. Cherry Evans, meantime, is doing a little bit of left and right action. Not getting too many. 42-6, 18 to go. A no-pressure night on the coaches now. I mean, Seabold will have the shirt done down to the waist by the time we get to the night. The buttons, he'll just be enjoying this. There's the pass. Oh boy, that's thrown forward and bounce forward. Yeah. It can be thrown sideways and bounce forward, but it's play on. But that was out of the hand forward, it appeared. The poor Tigers, 42-6. Back-to-back wooden spoons now. Head-to-head, this will be a sixth straight for Manly over the Tigers, and they're off again. They're off again. Kohler with Saab. Saab sets it up, and good night, baby. Saab's away to score. Oh no, he's looking for Dawn. They got another one. Who wants to score? Saab holds it up for Gordon. Chan Kum Tung to score his first try for Manly.
Well, they are in party mode now. The Manly Sea Eagles. And once again, down this right-hand side, absolutely pull them apart all game from the very first set of the game. And Chan Kum Tung, hasn't he got a bit of a following in such a short period of time in the NRL?
Well, I've got to stop calling the tries because anyone could score now.
That's a wonderful pickup on the inside from Kola. Off his bootlaces from Olakau'atu. Finds Saab, who was going for try number 3. Has a look over his left shoulder. No, you can have it.
Oh boy. Jim Dimmick might get the next one. He's in the blue shirt out there. I mean, there we go. Kola and Saab. Bit of a show tonight between the two speedsters. Now, where's Gordon? Come on, Gordon. Here you come. Here's your moment. And over he goes. Gordon Jankum-Tum. And the reaction of the teammates. Again, you talk about team spirit, the beauty of this sport. They're all enjoying the moment as much as he is. I mean, they're loving it.
And they come from over the halfway line to get down there to celebrate. 16 and a half minutes remaining. Jake's got to have a kick.
Only half an hour remaining until one of the best grudge matches of the season when the Sydney Roosters take on South Sydney at Accor Stadium. The Bunnies are 1-17 for the Roosters. Corey Allen has gone into the centres. Junior Pauga onto the wing. Fletcher Baker back to the bench. And Egan Butcher will start the game. Can't wait, Vossi.
Yeah, a few out. No Tupou, no Manu, but the rivalry, it wouldn't matter who plays, would it? It's Roosters v Rabbitohs. You've got to watch it. And so much at stake tonight makes it even better. 48-6. I don't know what happens next for the Tigers. Manly, if they hold the ball, they're just going to slice and dice the Tigers here. They've now just lost all emotional touch with the game. And Manly are in party mode. Kepi with it. 39 metres away from the line. Boyvich has got his try. Gordon Jankum-Tum's got a try. Now, Madison cross with Jake. Kept alive. Cherry Evans, Olakau'atu. He gets through the front line, got it away. Cherry Evans on the outside. Harper with it. Had Saab on his outside, didn't get it to him. Last tackle, Cherry Evans.
Short.
He may have got it down, surely not.
Yeah, he got it down.
Cherry Evans. The Tigers might not touch the ball again in the game the way we're going.
Absolutely toying with him at the moment, Cherry Evans. Beautiful play. He had a look back on the inside and saw Jake Trbojevic or Harper. He went with Harper. Here's the play. Out the back, Trbojevic, Cherry Evans, Olakau'atu, been the best player on the park by a mile. Poor defence once again in the front line from Coruscant. Finds Harper. Unable, does a really good job there just to hold his nerve and keep the ball. And Cherry Evans just picks him apart. Slow getting back to the defensive line. Papali'i, Twal couldn't get across there. And Cherry Evans, too smart. Gets the ball across. And 52 points to 6, 14 and a half remaining.
Just check the put down one more time. We got it out there. Oh, I don't know. But the way things have gone tonight, I mean, Cherry Evans has already got the ball on the tee. Seriously, the Tigers can't take a trick. I mean, there was a question mark on the put down. I don't know what to say. I mean, the Tigers are being ripped apart, but and it's good fun for Manly, but you don't take much joy in seeing a team annihilated like this, and no calls and everything against them. It's just the end of another wretched season.
We love scoring tries against the West Tigers. Cherry Evans. That's it.
Tim Sheens at the back of the box there. And, you know, he's seen great moments and his career, 693 matches. But there's certainly no great feeling tonight watching this, because, I mean, 13 and a half to go. I mean that if Manly control the ball, the Tigers might not touch it the way Manly are attacking.
Yeah.
Kepi on this run back. Cherry Evans just in a An attacking mood. Last 10 minutes, 4 tries. So we've got 13 to go. What if they put on another 4?
We see their last 10 minutes, 100%, 5 from 5.
Now left. Well, Collar almost getting through, and ball turned over. And that has saved the day for the Tigers. They will get the ball back. Solid Collar is over 200 running metres, 13 tackle busts, 3 line breaks, 2 try assists and 2 tries.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Well, let's see if the Tigers, can they find it? With no apology, I am cheering for the Tigers this set, that they come up with some attacking brilliance of their own. Talon De Silva is out there in the number 18. Good young talent. It's a tough education for some of these young blokes. They've left all the rookies out there. Lee is now gone to the bench. And now the ball, was it stripped? No. Linda Sharp says Tigers ball. And so Kepi gets penalised.
Play on, play on.
Now quick tap, restart. Manly can argue the case all they want. But referee clearly said Tigers ball. Kepi was claiming that he'd handed it over to me. Tigers 15 metres away from the line. Mind you, I suppose if you're a Tigers fan, it doesn't have to be a dazzling move, just any try would do. And this time on that left edge with Bolle. Good low tackle, Olakau'atu and Cherry Evans. 3 tackles down the Tigers. They come to the left. Jareen Buller. And Papali'i got to the line, did he? He did. The Tigers have their second try. And yes, any try will do if you're a Tigers fan.
Well, he's been a real shining light, Jareen Buller, in the fullback role. In contention for Rookie of the Year in the NRL. It comes down this left-hand side, just gets to the outside, little double pump there. Gets Kepi interested. Nice run from Papali'i on the inside shoulder of Harper. They haven't had any ball over the last 10 minutes.
Done enough to get over the line. So Papali'i, this time last year on the run with Parramatta that took them all the way to the grand final. Just waiting for try confirm. They're questioning the put down, and Tigers fans will say, come on, give us a break, come on. Give us a break.
That doesn't look good.
No, the poor old Tigers. What? Oh, no, this is just not fair.
Coming in and tackle
Just
4.
seriously, like,
Decision under review for grounding.
did we have a look at the, what's going on here, Corey?
Well,
Isaiah Papali'i has the ball in his left
The
hand
poor
here.
old Tigers. I mean,
At this
they've
point
had
here, the
forward
hand
pass
comes
try-
away,
oh, no.
and then it hits the ground.
no.
With clear
But
separation.
what about the other
We
one,
have a
sir?
decision.
I'm, you know, it's like the Castle, the movie. What about the vibe, sir? I mean, you know, what's going on here tonight? Can't you just show some damn compassion for the team that are going to get the spoon for the second year straight?
yeah, it's a
Just
tough
short of the
one
line when
there.
he loses it.
What's running through that man's mind? Benji Marshall thrust into the head coaching role for the last couple of games. Will take over next year
I don't reckon.
from Tim Sheens, but they can't. They
But
cannot get a trick. It was
Cherry Evans put down, Corey. The Cherry Evans put down as opposed to that.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Vossi.
Forward passes.
Don't know what you want me to say.
But how much bad luck and everything else? I mean, it's all a lot of their own doing, of
Yes.
course. They're not up to it. But you throw bad luck into it too.
When it rains, it pours, they say.
So Seagulls back with the ball. There's 11 minutes to go ahead of Rabbitohs and Roosters here on Fox League ahead of a Super Saturday. Penrith playing for the minor premiership exclusive to Fox League tomorrow. A 5:30 game, the Panthers and the Cowboys sandwiched between the Dolphins, Warriors and Dragons, Knights. Now Olakau'atu with the ball. Back up to halfway. He's had 15 runs, 7 tackle busts, 4 offloads, 3 line breaks, some fair numbers as well. Supercoach scores off the scale tonight. Last tackle, Manly. Cherry Evans, bomb from 30 metres out to the corner. Good take.
Go.
Now Junior Tupou with the ball for the Tigers. Cherry Evans gets him off his feet. Tupou still going and links up with support. De Silva thought about passing. Tommy Calder got across there. Tigers giving their fans some hope. Melody to centre field. He is back out there. Here he is with the ball for the Tigers. That'll be a nice moment if one of the newcomers could get a 4-pointer. They're 15 metres away from the line. De Silva and Twal. Passing there. De Silva back towards the posts. Kept alive for Simpkin. 2-on-1. Laurie. Tigers! Kapoa! I'm confirming the try.
He's not sure, Kapoa. He's got the poker face on. They come out of the right-hand side.
Got to sell it better. Kapoa in the corner. 54-10.
Stripped him for numbers. Kapoa, does he get the ball down? Leaps. Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Oh, no. No. Oh, don't take this off him too. Come on.
Yeah,
You've got to give that.
that's a try.
The ball's not the shape of a house brick. Here it is here. Kapoa for the corner. The leap. Come on, give him something. Have a heart. Oh, don't tell me separation. Try is confirmed. Hallelujah. The Tigers have got their second. It's a millimetre everywhere. All angles, it's a millimetre in that try, Corey.
Well, it's been a long wait. Kapoa was able to get their second try. They've had a couple disallowed. That's 5 for the year. Most tries. It's pretty grim, isn't it? When your most tries are 7.
Your leading point scorer, Brandon Wakeham. Yeah, it hasn't been a big year for points with the Tigers. Wakeham with 62 points. Happy Coruscant from the sideline. Happy Coruscant, nicely done. 54-12. Now, you said you flip-flopped all week about Roosters Rabbitohs. Do you have any last thoughts back the other way, Roosters?
No, I'm going to stick with the Rabbits. I think no Joey Manu, no Tupou, no Wawira Hargreaves is huge. Sam Walker returned last week. He was terrific and really injected a bit of enthusiasm and sprite. Teddy back into the team after the HIA. It's going to be a hell of a contest, But I'm leaning towards South, Bossy.
Okay, just has to be a big contest. What about Golden Point? The Roosters and Rabbitohs on Fox League tonight go a little bit of overtime. No one did complain about that. Cherry Evans kicking mid-range on the kick-off. Felady with it. And Felady well and truly handled by the defence there. And now Coruscant. And the Tigers, well, you'll take a break and come back with Marshall as coach around second week of November. Is where they'll all be back into it. Some may be involved in Test football post grand final day. And now ball out in front of Coruscant. Papali'i with it on the spin. Tigers on the 30-metre line at 54-12 and 7 to go in their season. No improvement in terms of wins for the Tigers. Twal with the ball. That was one highlight of the year. He got his first try. That was quite a moment. That's the Storm. Now with Coruscant, he's going to bomb and run. It's going to be allowed to bounce. Vaiga now. Well, he's got it. He left it to the last moment. Buller almost got to it in front of him. All right, this is razzle-dazzle stuff now. Manly have got a few sets without the ball. Cherry Evans is...
Yeah, there'll be a chip and chase at some time here from Cherry Evans.
He did a kick last week, didn't he? Or he tried to go 20-40 and Saab chase. Maybe he's got another kick for Saab tonight.
He's thrown all the tricks in the trick bag this evening. Cherry Evans has been terrific. You see the VB hard-earned index, Toff Sipley.
Backed up last week's game with some really good numbers. 19 hit-ups, 181 metres. Toa Sipley, thank you for coming. Manly with the ball on halfway. And Arthur on to Parker. Parker almost through. They've had to battle on out in the centres. Tristan Riley, knee injury first half. Nain Laurie playing into centres. Buller's at the back here for the Tigers. Good catch. Cherry Evans had run past the ball. What about the energy of Cherry Evans tonight too? I mean, he's just everywhere. I said last week he'll play till he's 40. He may go beyond that.
He's an incredible leader. Has been for a long period of time for the Manly Seagulls. He's been inspirational once again. He has absolutely toyed with them right from the get-go. He's so skillful. His read on the game is incredible.
You know, his tackle bust count for the last 2 weeks, Cherry Evans, is 22. He's got 22. As Etoile almost gets through for the Tigers.
Just have a look. Who back on the inside? Jake Trbojevic in game 200.
Now, Coruscant, dummy, up to the line, last tackle. But the Tigers got a third try in. 54-12. Back it goes to Simka. I thought he was going to take a field goal shot for the moment. The way he was setting up. Nothing special about the kick. The Tigers have it with Arthur.
That was pretty...
Oh, here goes Kohler again. Oh, he's off again. Kohler turning defenders around. What about that run? It was the Roadrunner. Beep almost up to halfway. Sipley. He may have beaten half the Tigers team on that run then, between steps and...
Yeah, well, 218 run metres, 14 tackle breaks now for Kohler. Make that 17.
Manly with Arthur. Parker doesn't pass. Oh, he got through the tackle. And then it's all a bit sloppy there. So 4 minutes to go.
Might have to go to the Fox League stats at the moment. 253 run metres, 17 tackle breaks. Here's the run here. Breaks 2, 1, 2. That's 3. Steps 4, 5. Does another one.
He's now got 17 tackle busts. It's the most by a player this year.
Is it?
Philip Sami had the mark at 15. Kohler was 17, the fourth choice fullback. Gee, it's food for thought. I mean, I know Tom comes back in and plays fullback, but gee, Kohler, it's just how do you get the ball in his hand more?
Maybe Tom goes and plays in the centres. Bossy.
Now Simpkin with it. Tigers, Coruscant floats it over the top. On the bounce, Tupou. Half through the line. And then they wrestle, offloaded. Back to Buller. Tigers putting the passes together. Drew Buller almost away. Into the last 3 minutes we go. Tigers showing some pride in this last 10 when it was absolutely... what was it, 4 tries in 10 minutes there at one stage. They stopped that. They may get back-to-back tries of their own. Twal with the ball. And Le'i held up just a couple of metres short of the line. De Silva throws it back right side. Intercept Arthur. Manly with it. Kepi, can he run 90? The answer's no. Got the ball to Bullymore. Tackled short of the 40. Kepi. Cherry Evans, he's thinking kick. He was thinking about kicking for Saab. Now he's running freely. Bubbly, he just caught him with one hand. Manly 40 metres away from the Tigers line. One more and they can hit 60 if they convert it. It's only 3 tackles up. Jordan Chen Kum Tung and Arthur. Dummy and run. Kepi got bowled over in the process. Now into the Tigers 20. Chen Kum Tung and Trbojevic. Kohler. Kick and chase for himself. Looking for hat-trick. Doesn't get there.
Look at the acceleration off the kick there. They survived the Tigers, but minute 30 remaining, 54 points to 12. It's been an unhappy season. 2023 will come to an end for both these teams.
Excuse for Manly when you see Kohler signed long term, because there was a serious approach by Rugby Union as well for Kohler, and he stayed in Rugby League and with Manly. Now the ball's loose. Saab won't get to it. 1 minute to go. But again, we mark the occasion. The last time Tim Sheens as coach in the NRL, the man who got Penrith to the finals for the first time, way back in 1985. Those great years at the Canberra Raiders, one of the best sides of the modern era. And then the premiership win with the Tigers in 05 will forever be fondly remembered. So to Tim Sheens, we wish you all the very best for the future. And thank you for your service as a coach. And before that, as a player with the Panthers, as the Tigers attack diffused again at the back by Kohler. And Tim Sheens, as you said earlier, Corey, the man who gave you your first Australian jersey. As they try a chip from inside their 10. Harper with it. Oh, Saab puts it down. No fairy tale ending. If we're in the fair dinkum department, they'll say that's it. Shake hands and go off and have a pizza. That's it for the Tigers season. It's all over. Tim Sheen's career ends at 693. And it's all over for Manly's season as well. Neither will play finals football full-time at 4 Pines Park. Well done, Jake. Game 200. A winner with Manly 54, the West Tigers 12.